doing an affordable perfume haul, fragrance haul for you guys. So let me start out with one that I actually got from Mercari. This isn't a perfume that is traditionally affordable, but I found this for a really good price. So I got this 1.7 ounce of Hypnotic Poison. It is, I don't know if you guys will be able to see how full it is. Can you guys see? But it's about this much full. So here to here is full. It's about this much full. A little bit more than half, and I was able to get this for 30 bucks on Mercari. And it's definitely authentic. It's an authentic Hypnotic Poison. It was probably one of like my most exciting buys that I purchased for myself. Sorry. It's probably one of my most exciting finds on Mercari thus far. I love this fragrance. This is actually one of the first fragrances I smelled that made me want to start building my perfume collection more. I smelled this like, I want to say maybe 1 or 2 years ago in an Ulta. But yeah, that was kind of like the fragrance that started it all for me, Hypnotic Poison. Now I bought one more from Mercari. I got 3 from FragranceNet, and they were all affordable. So let me start out with the one that isn't traditionally, another one that isn't traditionally affordable, sorry. So this is Black XS EDT. Yes, so this is the original Black XS EDT by Paco Rabanne. So I was prompted to get this one because Delicious Delights did a video like 1 or 2 weeks ago talking about the EDP version of it and how it was like her favorite scent to wear in college. And I looked up the notes of that one versus this one. I think they were the same notes, but, or maybe they were a little bit different. But people described this one as being a little bit more unique than the EDP. So I went for this one. And unfortunately, when I tried to work with this one, I've had this one probably for a week and a half now, and I've been trying my best to work with it. It doesn't seem like this is a perfume that I can stand, really. So I'm going to read off the notes. First of all, this is like it's like a spicy, very spicy rose with a tart bitter cranberry. That's how I would describe it. So let me read off the notes. The top notes are cranberry, pink pepper, tamarind. Middle notes are cacao, rose, black violet. Base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and masala wood. So when I smell this, I get mainly cranberry. I have no idea how tamarind smells, but I get a lot of that tart, bitter cranberry, the pink pepper, black violet I get, and patchouli. So I feel like that patchouli and black violet kind of take over this entire perfume. I don't want to say it's a patchouli bomb. It's not, because that cranberry also is like very, very strong. I feel like the tart cranberry and the patchouli and black violet are like fighting for top spot. And now I'm thinking maybe I should have got the EDP, because people describe the EDP as being a lot more smooth, and this one I feel like is more like screechy, or like just not well blended, and kind of, honestly, it smells a little bit cheap. And it's crazy because if you try to look for this perfume online, this retails for I think like over $50, like $45 or $54, I can't remember. This perfume doesn't smell like it should be any more than like $15. Like, it does not smell like it's worth anything more than that. So I will be putting this up back for sale on my Mercari. A lot of people do like this. If you look this perfume up on Fragrantica, there are good reviews. Like, there are people that smell the cacao. I don't smell any of the cacao. There are people that smell the rose. I don't get really much rose. I just really get that cranberry, the black violet, and the patchouli, and maybe that Masawa wood. I have no idea how to pronounce that. There's people out there that really enjoy the scent, but unfortunately to my nose I can't deal with it. It's too much for me. I need something that is like more well blended. That one is not it. So moving on to the next one, Fatale Intense by Agent Provocateur. This is a very unique one. So I've been spraying this all day. I like the way it smells, but it's also kind of makes the inside of my nose itch. So I'll read off the notes for you guys really quick. This is licorice, top note, dewberry, chili pepper, middle note is champaca, which is a yellow flower, red rose, lotus, base notes are vanilla, leather, and amber. So I get a lot of chili pepper, maybe a little bit of that dewberry, and some amber on the base. Maybe a little bit of vanilla as well. So this smells very unique. This is something that I feel like will have to grow on me a little bit. I don't hate it, but that chili pepper is like literally makes the inside of my nose itch. So I don't know. I don't hate it. It doesn't smell bad. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to vibe with that chili pepper like that. But the notes are very unique. It's like a unique spicy vanilla scent. Yeah, it's like chili pepper, vanilla, amber, and like a slight sweetness from that fruit, dewberry. It's like a dark purple berry. It's unique. I'm gonna keep it and work with it for maybe a few more days before I decide if I want to keep it or let it go. But this was very affordable on FragranceNet, so check this one out if you're interested. The next one I have here is a flanker from Britney Spears' most famous perfume. This is Fantasy Intimate. So this is basically has the same exact DNA as Fantasy, but it's pretty much it's toned down with like a lot more milky notes added. So notes on Fantasy are Fantasy Intimate, sorry, are lychee, Italian lemon, violet leaf, brown sugar, ozone notes, Jeanette. There's a picture of a rodent on here. I'll probably put a screenshot. I don't know why that's there. Anyways, Lily of the Valley, jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla, white musk, heliotrope, and benzoin. So I love that Italian lemon and lychee that's on the top note. A very confident, like, girly girl scent. Like, this is definitely a girly girl type of scent. Definitely more for the spring and summer, just because of that lemon note, as well as the florals that you get in here, the violet leaf, the jasmine, and the heliotrope on the base. There's literally floral notes on the top, middle, and base. So this to me is definitely a spring and summer type of scent. This smells really good. Okay, I love that fruity patootie type opening. It's like basically very similar to her original scent, but with a little bit more vanilla. It has that brown sugar added in, and just kind of toned down a little bit. So if you liked the original Fantasy, but it became, you know, maybe a little bit played out to you or too much for you now that you've gotten older, maybe try out this one. You might like it. I'm actually giving this one to my mom. This smells good. I love the way it smells, but I feel like I would like the way it smelled on other people, not necessarily myself. It's like, I don't know, it's just a little bit too girly, if I'm being honest, but it really does smell awesome. The only thing about it, I mean, it's a celebrity scent. It's affordable, so when you first spray it, it does have that like strong alcohol burst opening for like the first like 5 seconds, but after that, I promise you that goes away, and then the regular scent comes in. It smells amazing, like a nice tart, fresh, fruity opening, and then it has that brown sugar and vanilla and florals throughout. It's a good smelling perfume. So yeah, that could be an affordable option for you if that sounds good. The last one I have on my list is the one that I'm most excited about. Let me pull up the notes. So this next one that I'm about to show you, I'm the most excited about. It is a like sweet tobacco scent, and I have a few tobacco scents in my collection. I love the way tobacco smells, especially when it's like nice and sweet, and this is Nirvana Amethyst. So I feel like I have 3 out of, I think, was it what, 4 or 5 of the Elizabeth and James perfumes. But yes, this is the one in the purple box, the purple bottle. I've been spraying this one all day as well. I absolutely love the way this one smells. This is probably my favorite perfume that I smelled from the entire Elizabeth and James line. And to put it very simply, it's a sweet tobacco. When I first smelled this, I'm gonna spray it one more time just to remind myself. Spray this one more time. Oh. Of course I missed on the first. Oh my gosh, it smells awesome. Okay, so guys, this I feel like is a dupe for another perfume. Definitely. So when I first sprayed this, I immediately got reminded of Tom Ford Noir Parfum. I don't know if anyone has made this comparison or like talked about the similarities between these two, because there's definitely similarities. Like I literally immediately got reminded of the Tom Ford. I just had it like last week. So this is Tom Ford Noir Parfums, but a little bit more simplified, a little bit more approachable, and a little bit more sweet. So this only has 3 notes. This is tobacco, honeysuckle, and cedar. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like honeyed tobacco with like a little woody, like a subtle woody note underneath. Oh gosh, it's simple, but it just smells really so good. I've been spraying this all day, and I swear to you guys, it's literally very, very, I would say, a pretty close dupe to Noir Parfum. People on Fragrantica compare it to Velvet Teddy by MAC. These don't smell anything alike. Like literally nothing alike. I don't think so. This is a much more simplified, I feel like this one smells more like grown and sexy than this one. This one has that ginger note that like really sets it apart. The ginger note in here is like, you can't ignore the ginger note in here. It kind of comes off as like a spicy like nutmeg, almost turning this a little bit like to a spicy gourmand tobacco perfume. And this is just like a very straightforward sweet tobacco with like a little woodiness underneath. They don't smell similar to me at all. Yeah, this definitely is my favorite out of this entire haul. I'm so glad that I picked this up. Okay, so I got this recommendation from Amanda Coco Cabana. She mentioned this perfume plenty of times on her channel recently. I picked it up and I'm really glad I did. It smells amazing. This is probably going to be one of my favorite perfumes in my collection. It's just really simple, really sexy, and it smells great. I love it. And it's like perfectly up my alley. So that is the end of this haul. Thank you for watching until the end. I have other perfume related videos on my channel, so if you're interested, check those out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching until the end, and I'll see you in my next one.